That hurts. That would hurt really bad. Alright. Can you unfreeze mine for like 20 seconds so I can pause my video? I was spinning pretty good there. Alright, we're good.
Yeah, I noticed you were knocking my chair.
Alright.
Oh my god.
All right, we got some serious payroll to deal with.
All these actions are there. I think we can get this done.
We might be able to. You might be surprised.
Probably 20, 25 minutes. Yep.
Okay. You've obviously got your departments. We usually have a couple different specific types of departments. This one's hardware and paint, and then we're throwing in an administrative for those executive types that overlook and administer these other two. So it says you're going to need the information that we did in 3.1 to finish some of this stuff. So the first thing it says, use a grid similar to the one in the lesson to calculate departmental payrolls, taxes. You need 2 taxable earning columns for FICA, 1 for unemployment, and since the basis for these 2 classes' salaries are different, Social Security and Medicare are due on, all right. Okay, nothing to it. So all we're going to do is some computations here. Social Security tax. This is why it's different. Okay, so you only pay unemployment taxes on your first $7,000 that everybody makes. So this will be the amount that we pay taxes for Social Security, Medicare, and that's it. And then this one will go with there and there. So our hardware, 7,605.80 times our Social Security rate, 471.56. I have an adding device today, so I can help. In Medicare, 110.28. Unemployment, that obviously equates to 0.008.
1706.
Okay. And state, $115.13. Gives us a total. $714.03. All right, let's split this up. Macy and Derek.
Team out.
Who are we missing?
Josh.
Josh. Macy and Derek, you do paint, and Kara and I will do administrative.
Just did hard. What do I have on administrative? Social Security, Medicare.
And
You can have Social Study and Medicare,
Trying to team stay for us.
and I will go unemployment.
Okay.
Oh.
Dinnerman, you're not contributing.
I don't have anything to do with it.
You don't have like an iPad.
iPad?
It's with an I.
It's a new device.
It's with an I.
I have mine, do you want?
Let's go. Let's do it.
177.44,
Okay.
41.50.
You can add those across.
One second, I gotta write this down.
You might wanna double check.
Macy, you got some digits?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
314, 38,
Okay.
73, 42,
3352?
1586. And 107.08. And 510.85. I have my total.
What do you got?
280.01.
Okay. And we gotta add these down.
Nate, your turn.
Okay, dude.
Do this on.
I will do the total and the state unemployment.
Let's see, I have federal unemployment.
I'll do Medicare.
Federal unemployment is 40.80.
Federal unemployment is what?
48.80.
Medicare is 245.30.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, switch that, mine's over there.
40.80. What is it?
225.30.
Did anyone do social security?
963.36.
36?
Yes.
Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome.
Well, that can't be right.
What one?
Because I'm just looking. 6 and 8 is 14 and 8, so it's got to be an 8.
I'll do it.
First of all, did you have your name real quick?
I can?
4080?
It's 963.38. Is well.
That it is.
You're off by 2 cents.
State? Anybody?
You said you had state.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I'll do the total column.
I already got that.
Oh, okay.
How did you already total it?
The total of the total column.
275.40. Okay. So we got our chart filled out. It says unemployment taxes, do this period, 2032, okay. So it says journalize the following transactions for July of the current year. Paid July 3rd payroll on July 10th, check number 260. All right, so we've got some stuff here. All right, so this is on the 10th. And previously, all we had was one salary expense, and now we're gonna have to break these up.
A hardware salary.
Yep,
How did you know that?
salary expense,
For the 10?
hardware, and all we're doing is we're taking this is their gross wage right there, so that's gonna be a debit of 76.
What is the gross wage?
0580
Gotcha.
from this taxable salaries.
How did you know that that was gonna be a hardware one though?
Because you just have the different departments.
We're gonna do paint Tuesday, won't anybody else?
50, 70,
Yes.
60, and then 50, 70, 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 60, and then admin is 2862. Okay, so now I've got to look back to 3-1 because all my expense or my
These are cash credits, correct?
no, not yet. They'll be general credits. Employee income tax payable federal. You're going to have to look back 3-1. I'm going to get this number from right here. From my total, my federal employee income tax, 1305.
General?
General credit. So that's 1305.
No change.
Nope. Now I've got my employee income tax payable state.
Oh.
I'm going to get that from the same page. And it is 776.92. $776.92. And then all this other stuff I can get from up here because we figured. So I've got Social Security tax payable, and that's $963.38. I've got Medicare. And that is $225.30. And then I'm not going to include my unemployment tax because that is paid separately. So the only other things that I have to put in there are my health insurance and my life insurance that I would get from that same page.
There's the two different things.
No, they'll be two different.
Health insurance payable.
And that is $588.
Is that credit or debit?
Are all credits.
No change?
Nope. And then I've got life insurance. Payable. And that is $102.40. Okay, so this is my gross salaries that people have earned. This is the amount of stuff that we've taken out of their taxes and the reason out of their checks for taxes. The reason we don't do federal unemployment and state unemployment because employees don't actually pay that, just employers do. So I've got to take these three numbers, add those up, and then subtract all of these to get one cash credit number.
Yeah, I'll keep put it. No wrong with your own for some reason.
My Medicare's wrong?
It's 31, or it's only, and change. It should be 255.
It should be 31? How do you get 31?
Knock right out of it.
Here.
I'm just taking it from right here.
I thought you got it from here.
Well, it should be the same.
Unless they rounded.
Yeah, yours is right.
Hmm. I see what you're saying.
Hard in the paint.
All right, McGee is bringing up a valid point. It's upsetting to me. And she's saying we should use 225.31.
Well, let's redo our math on Medicare.
The problem is with this, they don't have the other numbers in there to get that one. So do we trust the book or do we trust ourselves?
Also,
All right,
the book's wrong a lot.
we'll trust ourselves. We'll go with it. We'll see what happens. All right, so then we add up these,
So we put our line down.
which is going to be, you know, is going to be 15,538.40 because it's giving us that number right there,
Minus our totals.
minus our totals. So 15,538.40.
It's 1504.88.
Well, it's not going to be 1504.88 because those have unemployments included.
Oh.
So it's going to be these numbers added up.
Oh, golly. Brick.
I get 11,577.40. So that's our entry. Number one, check it off. It's done. On the 10th, it says it recorded employers' payroll taxes for the period July 3rd, and that's M33. So that tells us, M tells us General Journal on the next page.
Did you put in a post or a check number into that one?
I didn't. I need to.
260.
Okay. So here, what we're going to have is we're going to have 3 payroll tax expenses. So we've got payroll tax expense for hardware. And there's 4 things that go into it. You've got Social Security, Medicare, unemployment state, unemployment federal.
So we're crediting all those?
Well, you're going to add those up.
What?
So we're going to take these numbers for hardware, and we're going to take our hardware is $471.56 plus Medicare plus unemployment gives us
714.
$714.03, and that is our digit that's debited.
Okay.
Debited.
What are we crediting?
Nothing yet. Then we've got the same thing for paint, which is 510.84. And then you've got payroll, tax, expense for admin, which is 280.01.
Well,
Alright, so now I've got my 4 payables that I'm going to add up. So I've got Social Security tax payable, which I will get from $963.38.
wonder what she did, I didn't think it was very good. They went out ski, and they went to the beach once, it started to rain. And then they golfed one day.
Medicare tax payable, $225.30.
Chatting it out. Yeah. There's nothing to do down there until he's 65.
What happened?
Where John lives. There's nothing to do because everybody around there's old. Naples, Florida.
Our federal is $40.80.
No, we're for it. $3,000.
No.
State is $275.40.
They went shopping and they got the street man.
That's all there is to it. Check it off.
Hold on, don't move this page. Yeah. Hold on, the old people.
It's spring break, there wasn't gonna be a bunch of old people at the beach.
They're in a town.
I'm
of
saying-
65-year-olds.
I'm saying go to like Fort Myers Beach. That's not a bunch of old people. When I was there in January, it wasn't just a bunch of old people, and that was like spring break.
Where would you like to go first?
You don't want to go to Barbados.
You want to? I would love to.
People speak English there. You don't have to worry about like Jamaican.
People speak English there.
English.
It was settled by the English. It's got
Cabin things over the water, like they, have you seen those?
nice
No.
They're like,
It's got
like
10
sit on the ocean, like right on the shore, like they just have silks. And they're right above it, and like there's a
Everything's
dock that goes
public.
out to your like little room, and then you have like
What about
a,
Bora Bora?
yeah, you have like a private like hot tub and pool, and you're like,
I did
the
find
water's
out
like right out your
like
window.
20 people to go there.
I've never been to such a place.
I haven't either, but I want to.
How much is it?
It's
Sounds
expensive.
awesome.
It's the nicest house on the island.
Is it 13,000 a night?
I don't know.
Alright, it says, paid employees, federal income tax withholding, social security tax, and Medicare tax payable for the pay period ended July 3rd. So, on this one, we are paying what we owe the government for the taxes that we've taken out for federal income tax, Medicare tax, social security tax. So I've got employee income tax payable federal. And all I'm doing is taking that number right there, 1305. So now I've got social security tax payable, and this one, we're taking the amount that we took out of the employees' checks, the $963.38, and we're taking it times 2 because we also owe that. So 963.38 times 2,
1926.74.
or 6. And we were doing the same thing with Medicare.
Two fifty, 60.
Oh, it's 1926, 76?
We got done?
So it would be 450, 30, 60. We add those three up, and that's how much we pay. I get 3682.38. That is check 265. That one was 260. And then we're down to the last one. It says paid federal unemployment tax and state unemployment tax for the quarter ended June 30th on the 29th.
That's the 29th.
Yep. And the federal amount is, it's telling us, you don't have to figure it, 745.84. And state, $5,034.44. Add those two together. $57.80.28. That's it.
We done?
That's it.
How was it?
Post it.
That went much quicker than I anticipated.
I told you.
That's gonna suck doing that and that.
Smooth operation. I could shut down the ladybug.
That's the first time I've heard of that.
What?